The summoning of Ambassador Powell. The high-stakes corridors of the Galactic Council's main chamber, an air of tension hangs palpable among the gathered species from across the stars. The topic at hand is a controversial one, banning humans from combat roles in interstellar conflicts. Ambassador George Powell, representing Earth, stands resilient as he approaches the podium, the weight of humanity's militaristic past casting long shadows over the proceedings. The Council, a diverse body representing various alien civilizations, watches with a mixture of apprehension and curiosity. Some remember the wars where human soldiers turned the tides with unsettling ferocity, while others whisper about the innovative tactics that saved planets from conquest. The session begins with the imposing figure of Judge Grow, an Orion arbiter known for his stern judicial practices, calling the court to order. Powell's opening statement is a blend of diplomatic finesse and pointed argumentation, laying out the case for why humans should not be sidelined. He speaks of Earth's unique position, having fostered peace after centuries of internal conflict, and how their martial capabilities, while formidable, are a force for stability in the galaxy. The opposition, led by a spindly Arctan prosecutor, paints a starkly different picture. Through a series of holographic displays, he showcases incidents where human interventions in galactic affairs escalated conflicts rather than quelling them. Each image of devastation and tales of woe seems to dim the prospects of Powell's arguments. As the debate intensifies, the chamber buzzes with the energy of historic decision-making. The fates of many rest on the outcome of this trial, not least of all Powell, who understands the deep-seated fears that drive the Council's hesitancy. He prepares to introduce evidence of humanity's capacity for peace, knowing that the heart of his argument must resonate not just with logic, but with the emotions of his alien peers. The testimonies begin. The next session opens with testimonies from various alien military leaders who have witnessed human bravery and strategic acumen firsthand. A veteran general from the amphibious Solarian species recalls a siege where human tactics saved his forces from annihilation. His story, rich with respect for his former human comrades, challenges the Council's preconceptions. Meanwhile, Powell orchestrates a series of personal stories from humans and aliens whose lives have been intertwined in the fabric of interstellar service. A human medic speaks about the field hospitals where she treated both human and alien soldiers, emphasizing the shared bonds of pain and healing. Her testimony is followed by an emotional recount from a young alien whose planet was liberated by a joint force predominantly led by humans. These narratives begin to shift the atmosphere in the chamber. Skeptical delegates are confronted with the humane aspects of human military involvement, seeing beyond the aggression to the altruism that often motivated their actions. Challenges and rebuttals, however, the opposition is not swayed so easily. They launch a counter-argument with leaked footage of a human-led operation gone awry, resulting in significant collateral damage on a civilian-populated asteroid. The prosecutor uses this to emphasize the unpredictable nature of human intervention in complex galactic conflicts. Powell counters with declassified documents and battle analysis reports, showing that such incidents were the exception rather than the norm. He brings forward alien experts in military ethics and law to discuss the stringent rules of engagement that Earth's forces adhere to, which often surpass those of other galactic powers. Deliberations and resolutions. As the trial progresses to its final stages, the debates become more philosophical. Discussions delve into what it means to be human, the nature of power and responsibility, and how fear of the unknown can often cloud judgment. Powell urges the Council to consider the broader implications of their decision, highlighting that exclusion might lead to resentment and division, potentially sparking the very conflicts the ban aims to prevent. In a dramatic conclusion to his defense, Powell invites a panel of historians to outline the times humans stood as peacekeepers and mediators, helping to resolve interstellar disputes that had stalemated for decades. He pairs these accounts with proposals for a new joint task force comprising multiple species, with humans in key advisory roles rather than frontline combat positions, aiming to harness their strategic strengths constructively. Closing statements. In his closing statement, Powell stands before the Galactic Council, not just as a representative of Earth, but as a testament to the potential for growth and redemption. He speaks of humanity's journey from a warring planet to a unifying force in the galaxy, asking the Council to judge humans not by the wars of their past, but by the peace they seek to create. As the Council retires to deliberate, the chamber is left in a hush of anticipation. Outside, across worlds and media networks, the galaxy watches, waiting to see if today will mark a new chapter of unity or further division. Powell remains composed, hopeful that the seeds of understanding he has planted will bear fruit in the form of a decision that celebrates diversity and cooperation across the stars. This trial, regardless of its outcome, will undoubtedly shape the future interactions between humanity and the galactic community, setting a precedent for how conflicts are managed and how species with tumultuous pasts can strive for a harmonious future. Verdict and visions. The Council reconvenes, the chamber filled with an electric mix of anticipation and apprehension. As Judge Grow returns to the bench, the silence is palpable, each member of the Council aware of the historical weight their decision carries. Powell stands resolute, his gaze steady as he prepares for the verdict that could redefine humanity's role in the galaxy. Judge Grow begins by summarizing the arguments, acknowledging the complexity of the issue at hand. He highlights the persuasive testimonies about human valor and compassion, contrasting them with the concerns about their potential for causing destruction. The tension builds as he pauses, then announces that the Council has reached a decision. The verdict. To the surprise of many, the Council decides against a full ban. Instead, they propose a conditional integration of human forces into galactic operations. This compromise stipulates strict oversight and the establishment of a new interstellar body to monitor and evaluate human involvement in military actions, aimed at ensuring transparency and accountability. Powell breathes a sigh of relief, his expression one of cautious optimism. The decision is a testament to the Council's willingness to evolve, recognizing humanity's potential to contribute positively while still safeguarding against possible risks. New beginnings. Following the verdict, Powell addresses the Council and the galaxy at large. He speaks of a new era of cooperation and trust, thanking the delegates for their openness to a nuanced resolution. His speech is broadcast across countless worlds, resonating with many who had feared the outcome might deepen interstellar divides. Implementation and challenges. As the new policies are implemented, Powell spearheads the formation of the oversight body, ensuring it includes representatives from various species to reflect the galaxy's diversity. This phase is fraught with challenges as they navigate the logistical and political intricacies of integrating human forces under such unique constraints. Several incidents test the resilience of this new system. A skirmish on the border of a disputed zone almost escalates into a larger conflict when human troops are involved. The oversight body acts swiftly, their transparent handling of the incident helping to diffuse tensions and proving the effectiveness of the new approach. A galactic example months pass, and the galaxy watches as the new model begins to show results. Human-led teams successfully mediate a long-standing trade dispute, their innovative approaches paving the way for a breakthrough agreement. Elsewhere, human engineers lead a project to rebuild war-torn infrastructure on a remote planet, their efforts earning praise and gratitude from the local population. Powell, now seen as a visionary leader, continues to advocate for deeper interstellar cooperation. He organizes a summit, bringing together leaders from across the galaxy to discuss further integration of military and civilian efforts in peacekeeping, rescue operations, and environmental recovery. Legacy and reflection. As the story closes, Powell reflects on the journey from the brink of exclusion to becoming a beacon of hope and collaboration. The narrative shifts to a broader perspective, with commentators across the galaxy discussing the human example as a blueprint for dealing with other species facing similar scrutiny. The final scenes show children from various species learning together about the galaxy's diverse cultures and histories, symbolizing a future where fear and prejudice give way to understanding and unity. Powell's closing remarks at the summit encapsulate the message of the story. In our unity, we discover our strength. In our diversity, our resilience. Let this be the legacy we build together. The series concludes on a hopeful note, suggesting that while challenges remain, the path forward is one of collective effort and mutual respect, with humanity playing a crucial role in shaping a peaceful and prosperous galaxy. The path forward, as the galactic integration deepens, humanity's role evolves into that of an intermediary, bridging cultural and political divides. Ambassador Powell, now seen as a pivotal figure in galactic diplomacy, embarks on a series of missions to mediate disputes and forge new alliances. Each mission brings unique challenges and opportunities, highlighting the complexities of interstellar relations. Mediating peace. In one significant episode, Powell mediates a long-standing territorial dispute between two alien races whose tensions threaten to escalate into war. Using the lessons learned from humanity's own history and the recent integrative processes, he navigates the delicate negotiations, proposing a shared governance model that is eventually accepted. Cultural exchanges. To further promote understanding and unity, Powell initiates a series of cultural exchange programs. These involve artists, scholars, and citizens from different worlds sharing their traditions and knowledge. The exchanges are a resounding success, leading to a deeper appreciation of the diverse cultures within the galaxy and reducing xenophobia. Challenges and triumphs. Despite the successes, the path is not always smooth. An extremist faction within one of the member species sees the growing influence of humanity as a threat to their purity. They launch a series of attacks aimed at derailing the peace process. Powell and his team must respond quickly to contain the situation and capture the perpetrators, all while maintaining the moral high ground. Solidarity against extremism. In response to the crisis, Powell calls for a galactic summit to address the rise of extremism. The summit results in a strong declaration against violence and a commitment to shared security measures. This show of unity proves crucial in isolating and diminishing the influence of extremist groups. Legacy and future A's. Ambassador Powell nears the end of his tenure. He reflects on the changes he has witnessed. The galaxy, once a place of division and conflict, is now characterized by a collaborative spirit. Powell's legacy is celebrated in a moving ceremony attended by numerous species, each expressing their gratitude for his dedication and leadership. Foundation for the future. Looking ahead, the galactic community focuses on sustainable development and deep space exploration, projects that require cooperation among all species. Humanity is at the forefront, offering technology and expertise and helping to coordinate efforts. The story concludes with a hopeful look at the future, where the next generation of leaders, inspired by Powell's work, continues to push the boundaries of what is possible in peace, exploration, and mutual respect. The galaxy has become a vibrant tapestry of interconnected stories and shared destinies, with humanity firmly woven into its fabric, a testament to the enduring power of diplomacy and the unyielding spirit of cooperation. New Horizons, with the foundation set by Ambassador Powell's efforts. The galactic community turns its gaze outward toward unexplored regions of space. This new chapter focuses on exploration and the discovery of new worlds, fostering a renaissance of wonder and curiosity across the galaxy. Launching the Galactic Exploration Initiative. The initiative brings together the best scientists, engineers, and explorers from various species. They work on developing advanced spacecraft capable of longer, faster journeys. Humanity's role as a leader in technology and exploration strategy is solidified as they contribute innovative propulsion systems and deep space survival technologies. First contact with new civilizations. The exploration teams make several significant discoveries, including contact with isolated civilizations on distant planets. These encounters test the diplomatic principles established in the galaxy, as each new species introduces unique cultures and perspectives. Diplomatic outreach and integration, Ambassador Powell, although officially retired, serves as an advisor for the integration of new civilizations. His experience and balanced approach help ease these species into the galactic fold, ensuring that they are treated with respect and that their sovereignty is preserved. Technological and cultural renaissance, as new technologies and ideas flow from the recently discovered civilizations, the galaxy experiences a burst of innovation. This renaissance affects all areas of life, from advancements in medicine and energy production to new forms of art and entertainment. Interstellar art and music festivals. These festivals become a symbol of the galaxy's unity and diversity. Artists and musicians from different worlds collaborate, creating works that blend multiple cultural influences. These events are not only popular, but serve as a profound reminder of the galaxy's shared commitment to peace and mutual understanding. Advancements in universal education. Education systems across the galaxy adopt virtual and augmented reality platforms that allow students from different planets to learn together. These platforms offer courses taught by leading experts from various species, making high-quality education accessible to all. Challenges of expansion. As the galaxy expands, new challenges arise, including disputes over resource-rich but unclaimed territories. These challenges test the resolve of the Galactic Council, which must evolve its policies to deal with complex issues of sovereignty and resource management. Sustainable resource management efforts are intensified to develop sustainable extraction methods and equitable distribution systems for resources. Innovations in recycling and synthetic material production reduce the strain on natural resources, helping to alleviate potential conflicts. Galactic environmental protocols. The Council implements stringent environmental protocols to protect the ecosystems of newly explored worlds. These measures are crucial in maintaining biodiversity and ensuring that the mistakes of the past are not repeated on new planets. Looking ahead, a united galaxy. The story concludes on a forward-looking note, with the younger generation inspired by the tales of their predecessors, ready to take up the mantle of leadership. They face the future with optimism, prepared to tackle any challenge with unity and ingenuity. Youth Leadership Programs designed to foster leadership skills among the youth of various species are established, emphasizing diplomacy, science, and cultural appreciation. These young leaders are poised to become the next set of ambassadors, scientists, and artists who will guide the galaxy toward a bright, collaborative future.